Hey everyone, I thought I'd just make a quick video on the channel. This probably will be just another simple video. Later on I'm gonna have a lot of more edited videos and videos of specific topics and all that. But I just wanted on the YouTube channel something that represents me of where I am right now, and to just tell you guys and anybody who sees this my goals and my values, just so I have as a record for anybody to see in the future. So for this year in 2025, my goals are to retire my parents. That is the #1 mission that I am still on. This has been in the making for a really long time, for the past 3 years or so. And sometimes it feels like I've made no progress, but I know I'm getting closer and closer to that. But that is my main goal. I want to take care of them financially. I want to be able to cover for any expenses that they have in the future, to make sure that they never have to work again. So I know that's obviously a very big one. Then there's obviously for myself, to be the best version of myself, the classic things like having, good health, good fitness and all that. I would say I could be more mindful, I could be more grateful, but thankfully those are skills that I've developed for so long, over the past almost 3 years at this point. And so I think goals in terms of improving me, I think aren't too much, because I've built the core of me, but now it's that I need to have that external success, I guess. And that's pretty much the #1 goal that I have. And the good thing is I have core values that will guide me to this goal, so that one, I don't quit, and that I can never possibly quit, because I'm just so aligned to it that these values cannot even sway me in any other direction. And one of those, I would say it's 3 main values that I hold myself truly to, that I think really keep me motivated, keep me continued on whatever path that I do. So I just thought I'd let you guys know. The first one I'd say is just my alignment with God and my belief in faith. I would say I'm a Christian. My family is Orthodox. We're Romanian Orthodox, or Eastern Orthodox, I guess. And definitely God has been a big part of my life to keep me on this journey, to keep me with a level head, and all the little virtues that you learn from being a true follower of God. I mean, that could just be its own thing in itself. But guys, no matter what downfalls you have, no matter what low of a point you are in, God, or whatever you guys believe in my belief, I feel as though whatever higher power that it is, I don't think they would really bother too much to care who's the right person, all this stuff. But I digress. What I'm saying is that whatever you believe in, whatever you do, I think having that energy source to always get that power that you need to push through, that's helped me with everything. And so from the beginning, I've always had that. I've always made my commitment to God that I will follow his order. And of course, I'll be honest, I haven't completely followed him. Just like everybody else, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. But over time, I've come to find him closer and closer and more. And then at the same time, my overall enjoyment of life has gone more and more. And I'm in a very pivotal point in my life that I know I need to rely on him more and more. So that's why he's one of my core values, and why I always try and pray almost every day and almost every night. So that's value #1. Value #2 is just having an overall gratitude and appreciation for life. That kind of correlates with, God and his values, but I thought I would just say that as a separate thing in and of itself to explain why. Ever since I learned about gratitude as a core habit, that has been the most transformative thing that's just changed my entire outlook on life and everything. Sorry guys, but what I'm saying was, gratitude has been almost another anchor in my life as much as God has. And at the end of the day, I could sit here and say all of them have come from that, but I'm trying to explain how I would argue it can be its own concept in itself. So what I mean is, the crazy thing about gratitude is it doesn't matter what position you are in, what whatever the frick happens in your life, that you're absolutely down bad, you're down and out, feels like no one's there to save you, you just remember what position you're in, the fortune that you have. There's always something to be grateful for. There's a lot of things that you can complain about. There's so many things that you can say didn't go your way, or it's not your fault, and you can have this victim's mentality on life. But I think no matter how screwed over you have gotten, there's always that foundation. There's always something to build back off of. And that foundation to build back off of is gratitude. You could have absolutely nothing, but you can always go back to yourself. You can say that you're still alive, that you're still healthy, and that's the beginning of how you can overcome all the setbacks that you had in your life, if we're talking about that perspective. Or even just, you have a certain mindset of the current situation, and you're really thinking negative about it, and then you just realize, oh shit, like I have so much to be grateful for. I have this and this and this and another thing, and it gets deeper and deeper, and then your mindset, it just automatically changes into positive. That's, for this channel coming up, gratitude will be one of the core topics that I talk about, because I want to let people know about it more, because that has been one of the most transformative habits that I've included. So again, gratitude, big value. So the third one is, I believe, it was mindfulness. Mindfulness and the ability to control your emotions and thoughts through repeated practice. And again, this has been one of my core habits that I've done for the longest time, since over 2 years at this point. I've gotten better and better, but again, another core value and belief that I stand by, because the effects that it has on you and yourself goes right in hand with gratitude, and goes right in hand with your connection with God, with any power that you believe in. I truly think that meditation is necessary for you to even, people say that like it's a foundation for success, and you might hear people talk about that all the time, but I think you can look at it that way. I think that it's necessary for you to reach your highest level. You can still probably get success and whatever your limit is, but meditation brings you past that point. Meditation brings you past what you thought was possible, because you're unlocking your mind. And I know I'm starting to get really abstract and all that stuff, but you'll understand why. If you guys don't meditate already, you might be confused, but the benefits of it on your brain, on your mental health, anybody who actually does consistently will all tell you the same truth. It changes your life. You can break free of your addictions. You can break free of mental roadblocks. And people don't realize because addictions are the main thing that people realize as setbacks, but the limiting beliefs that you have about yourself that are so subconscious, you don't even realize, and then it just becomes your fate. Like Carl Jung said, if you don't make the subconscious conscious, it will rule your life, and you will call it fate. And that is referring to meditation and your mindfulness of your own thoughts. So this is one of the most powerful habits that you guys must have, and I will explain more about it in the future, even though I'm sure you guys, anybody watching this, already heard of it. But I think I have another new perspective about it that will really help a lot of people. But just for this video, I just wanted to explain my goals, my values, what I'm building myself on, and just being honest with anybody. If they come to my channel and they see the videos before, they know exactly what I started on. These are the values that I'm gonna believe from now to the rest of my life. These aren't things that change. They're not interests. They're not habits even. These are core principles that I will ground myself in until the day I die, because I know that's the only way you can live. But anyway, that's all for now, guys, and I will make better videos soon, more videos with actual quality and setup. I just thought I'd get the raw footage out of the way, and then later on we'll start an actual process. So thank you guys, have a good one, and as always, be grateful.